Hello, my name is Pei, and I'm here at the taco truck to show you a tour of my cave SMP. Now, if we head over to this moss pillar over here, you can probably begin to see the giant gaping pit that leads down into the abyss that is our cave SMP. Take it in, for it is huge. Now, if we head down this bubble elevator, here we will get down to the bottom. Perhaps we'll take the elevator coming back up, but that's a bit slow. Just to the side here, you can see Calvin's enchanting study. We just come over past his collection of cats here. We will come up here to a enchanting table with a couple of candles and a crystal, which looks really nice, by the way. Yeah, Calvin's kind of the best builder on the server. We look here, we kind of see his lectern here. He has a whole to-do list here. A lot of these are actually already done. You can see his named cats here, his most important one. You can see Pickles right here. This Pickles, everybody loves Pickles. Like, she gets into so much trouble, jumps on people's chests, makes it so you can't, like, open them. Pickles is fun. But there is one element to this base that is kind of cool, if I can find it, which I can't. Well, there's a secret passageway underneath here where it's just double a piston extender, but it doesn't seem like, yeah, you have to actually find the secret passage and go through it, which I'm not going to do that. No, I am. With creative destruction. There we go. So yeah, we just come up here. Just replace that. Nothing was ever broken. Maybe. Ah, Shida. There. Nothing ever happened. Now we come over here to the main street. I actually built most of this main street, like everything, except for if we come down here, you'll see the sewage system. I originally just had these grates here with some like water sources, but no, Calvin came here and extended it so you could swim down here. And you can see we have conduit power, so that allows us to breeze down here too. I'll show you where the conduit is later. This is just a pool here. There were a bunch of tropical fish in here before, and sometimes squids come down here. Yeah, you can see the tropical fish, but unfortunately, I think a lot of them died through the bubble elevator here. So I'm going to need to take some of these glass panes, a lot more than what I have right now, and just kind of wall this off a bit, so they don't fall to their deaths and land on that tree or anywhere around here. I really don't want any more to die. But yeah, we come down Main Street here, and we see the first two builds on the server. Just this house I made that really serves no purpose, except for it's my administrative office, but it's got no really office here. It's just here to look nice, really. And we come over around here, and you can see a bakery and a bunch of furnaces. We don't really use it to bake stuff. Rather, we use it for cobblestone smelting, glass melting, anything that a blast furnace or the smoker can't do. But we come down here, and I'm going to say what is probably the most redstone intensive build on the server is my casino. Now, a lot of these builds were Rexstones builds, like this slot machine here, and this mini slot machine here. Then there's a double or nothing machine here. And if we take some diamonds, which I need to go underneath here to get some. Oh, looks like I've made some since I've last been on here. Oh, one cool thing about this. It's powered by moss, and that's why I have a moss farm just by the casino. Because how it works is the moss is put into a composter, and each time a bone meal is produced, it stops one of these spinning. And I'm going to show you how that works right now. So if you don't notice, you can kind of hear the composter in the background, and each time a bone meal was made, it would stop one of these. Now if you get 3 blocks in a row, you'll win a prize, 3 diamonds. But if you get 3 diamonds in a row, you'll win the jackpot, which is 9 diamonds. And that's all controlled by these lecterns down here. Just take this number up here, plus 1, and that will be the reward. So 9 and 3. And yeah, that's how that works. That's probably I love that thing. It's just so cool. And this is a double or nothing machine. You put a diamond in there, press that, 1 diamond. I could pay out and get another diamond, but I won't. I'm gonna do double or nothing. And you see, double or nothing. I can claim my prize. And I got 2 diamonds back. And this goes all the way up to 64, but each time you click it, the odds are worse and worse. So it's like, I think right now it's 4 out of 9 that progresses to the next tier. So it's very stark you'd ever win 64. This is just a vending machine that I kind of made from a scuffed version of that. You know, you put a diamond in and then it dispenses 3 items out. This right here is a card table. Right now the only redstone here is like the hopper and the stropper, but eventually I want to make it a little bit more advanced. This however I'm very proud of. It's my very own archery game, and what you do to play this is you put in 1 diamond and you click that, get the right trident here. And I didn't win anything. I kind of want to tame down those pistons there, but basically if you hit a target, you get a random prize. You could even get 1 of your diamonds back. I've also got it where if you hit a target while it's at standstill, you won't win any prize at all because it locks when it's not online. And that's pretty much everything. We've got a little storage area back here. Someone just built a room back here, so I decided to screw them and use it for storage. That's about it. So let's go search around the rest of the build. You can see the moss farm here. It also doubles as the bone meal farm. I basically have shulker crafts designed, I think. There's also a bit of a manual glowberry farm back there. It doesn't really do much. Before we go up the stairs, I want to show you a little something back here. And that would be just a tavern right behind this bridge here. And this place doesn't really get used often, but it's really nice looking. It was made by Calvin. And you can see a quest board here that no one uses. I wonder if there's anything in there. Yeah, just a sign and some insects. Yeah, you can see the tropical fish here. Yeah, those died from the bubble column. I just found them on the shore. Died from fall damage. Really sad. Yeah, that right there is just a failed build. I made that thinking it would be cool, but I never really made it. Oh, you can see this meme here. One of my friends on the server came by. Just put a podzol block there and the British flag on it and spawned all these boats around it. It's like a meme. It's really funny, I think. So let's go up these stairs, but before we go to the very top, I want to show you. Maybe you couldn't hear, but we have another portal back here. I actually put in those 2 spaces behind it because I tried coming here with a horse, and yeah, the horse suffocated. That right there is Calvin's house. It's just a ship suspended by chains. It's pretty cool. It's even got a secret area underneath the keel where he hides all his valuables. But yeah, I can't get to that right now. There used to be a pool that I could get to it, but that pool is removed. Actually, let's not go here right now. Let's go over there. Just Just let me regain my hunger here for a second. I actually built this road here too. I think it could be better, but I don't know. This is an annoying kid's base. The poor kid gets griefed all the time. I don't know if you noticed the cobblestone. Yeah, it's because his base was set on fire. Because for some reason, I don't know if like the owner set it up or if it just happens naturally. But lightning just periodically strikes this poor guy's house somehow through the roof, and I don't know why. But we come down here. This leads to the train station, but we're not going to go there because it's kind of a long ride, and I don't know what to talk about on the way there. You can see there, that's the clock tower. That's probably, I made that. I wanted to improve it, make it look a little better, but eventually it became such a meme that you really couldn't just improve it. It would just ruin its look, or like its history. But yeah, inside of there, well, I call it the clock tower. Everyone else calls it the cock tower because like Calvin made a chicken farm in it. I don't know if you noticed the little redstone back there. But there's a daylight sensor in there and a couple holes up there, and every morning and every evening it rings and it sends a. Well, first off, it plays a little tune on the top, but also I don't know if you can see over there. That's a note block. I've got 2 of those around the city, and those just ring, and that's what that redstone signal back there does. Um, This right here is just a random apartment building that Calvin made. Nothing really ever became of it. I think this is someone's base. It's just got stuff in it. It kind of looks nice, but it's just one of those random huts that one of the inactive people uses. Anyway, so if we come up here, we can see this is one of the larger bases on the server. I think this is made by Taco's Man, the same guy who made that taco truck. This is his main like crafting area, bed, whatnot. That's just goes somewhere. I think that's his mines actually. And if you look back here, this is just his storage. I use this a lot because he has the most building blocks like cobblestone, deep slate, smooth stone, stuff like that. He has the most building blocks of those anywhere on the server. And this here is just like it's a courthouse. It's kind of, I mean, it looks kind of good right now, but I kind of want to improve it a little bit. Like these could like maybe be switched out for like a table looking build. That's where the defendant goes, by the way. That'd probably be totally illegal in like real court. You don't do that because that just makes it look like the defendant's guilty, and that would like taint the jury. But yeah, if we come back here, I actually made this stairwell. Someone else made this. I just made this an inverted version of this. But if you notice, it has lanterns and supports, which makes it far better than this. It even has tiled deep slate instead of the smooth stone back there. So you come up here. I have the clocks on every side of the clock tower. It was really as the aesthetic, but it still looks kind of a little ugly. As you can see here on the back side here, we didn't care if we were just sticking redstone back out there. It's all about the front. We don't finish the back. You can see the pathway here. I was actually mimicking off the style of that build, but whilst it worked for like vertical and horizontal, it didn't really work for diagonal. So I'll probably change the diagonals here later. Anyway, we just come up here a little bit. We see this just random base. I don't know who built it, but it's completely unfinished. You just come here, it's just a hallway with a throne at the end. That's basically it, like 2 random corridors. But I don't know, it looks nice. Let's view it from up there. Anyway, we come up here and we get to the top layer of the cave. And I spent a while just using moss, bone mealing this whole place out, bone mealing some trees. I kind of made it look like the aesthetic because, you know, you got this whole hole here. Like, of course, sunlight's coming here. Of course, this would be green. I also have this kind of scuffed hot air balloon. I don't really know how to make a hot air balloon, but I mean, I guess it's fine. You can see the hole there. Yeah, there's an elevator down there, and I kind of made that so it was in conflict with that, so I kind of had to tear away part of the side there because the elevator is way better than this. And yeah, one last thing. We have the aquifer down here. Now I was mentioning the conduit, and this is where we put it. So we have the conduit down here. Eventually, we're going to make a city here. Probably not this specific location, but if we go back here a little bit, you can see that there's a huge space back here. So yeah, definitely going to make an underwater city here someday. Besides that, there's just that little like rowboat I made there. That looks kind of cool. I put the lantern there. Kind of looking at you know those Harry Potter rowboats. Kind of trying to make it look a little bit like that, but I don't know. It looks nice. You know what? Maybe we'll fall back down and take the elevator back up, huh? Although it's a bit loud, so what I'm gonna do is just turn off just all these noises. And we click this button here. Oh god. There. Maybe just a little bit. Makes it sound a little bit less loud. Yeah, you see Calvin's ship there. This was honestly actually the first redstone build here in the cave. This elevator, I made it. This should be 2x2, but the 2x2 would like, due to the lag, would just fuck you off all the time and you'd fall to your death, so it was horrible. This waterfall, by the way, was always here, but recently I changed it into a bubble elevator, just so it would be more useful. That's probably the fastest way up and down here. But yeah, we just come up here, and it stops. Now, sometimes you do get stuck here. It's not fun, you just have to remove that. And yeah, that's it.